And now joining us to discuss this development, we are joined by political analyst Gloria Harry. Gloria, good evening. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good evening.
Great.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Gloria, 48 hours.
Yes.
Governor must represent the 2025 budget. Is that not too short? What are the potential political implications?
Well, for me, like you asked, if it's not too short, you know, the whole thing is like a scene from a movie set, because we as citizens, apart from being a politician, will expect that these people, as the lawmakers, will come back and really look at the situation on ground and not jump at asking the governor to come and present a budget that he has already presented on January 2nd, a 1.1 trillion naira budget. And, you know, this is March. So definitely expenditures have been made and several other things have been made. So I think in my mind, we are just trying to stir up another round of problems, because if for whatever reason, see the instance in Lagos, for the interest of the people, certain things could be discussed and amicably resolved. If they give the governor 48 hours, they themselves will know that the issue about that defection is already in court. That's another discussion for another day. So tempers are high. What we expect is they come back, they settle down. Let us as citizens or as Nigerians or as Rivers people, let us breathe, because we've had enough of this back and forth in Rivers State. Budget has been passed. What we expect is, what are the things, what are modalities that you put in place to make sure that there is accurate or appropriate implementation of this budget, not for them to say he should come and present, more so in 48 hours. I think they are being unrealistic, because in the governor's broadcast, he said by Friday, he would receive the certified copy of the judgment. And at that point, they will know what to do. So if parties have not received certified copies of that Supreme Court judgment, why the hasty call for him to come and present?
So Gloria, does it seem like he's being hastened so that it seems as if they're asserting some sort of legislative power over the governor? Does that seem like what's happening here?
I think there's a power game, right, where lawmakers will need you to come, you know, and he already has commenced commissioning of projects today. Today he went to commission the government house staff quarters today, and it will run till next week. So they already know that these things have been lined up, and there are projects for the betterment of Rivers people. The government house staff quarters, beautiful edifice that will benefit the staff working in the government house. So for the interest, that's why I said, if not for anything, because of Rivers people, they should give peace a chance. Let us breathe in Rivers State.
So, Gloria, how do you think Governor Fubara is going to respond to this challenge? Could the situation impact his political capital?
Well, like I said, he had already said yesterday during the statewide broadcast that every decision, every action would come after he receives the certified copies, and his lawyers will advise him. And I think that's the best method or the best process to take. And also, let's be mindful that there are processes, like I said. The governor knows about the
Unfortunately, I think we've lost connection there with Gloria Harry. We'll try and bring her up in subsequent bulletins, perhaps. I'm being told that Gloria is back with us. Gloria, we lost you there for a second. You were in the middle of a submission, if you would continue.
Yes, I was saying that the governor already said that he would respond to everything, the outcome of the judgment. So I was saying, I don't know if that's where I caught up, but I was saying that yesterday during the statewide broadcast, he, knowing that he had to obey the courts, he immediately ordered the local government chairman to hand over to the HLGs. And here the lawmakers are saying it is also illegal. And we know that there are two instances where such things could be arranged, either when there's a political crisis or when there's transition. In this case, there's political crisis. So are they expecting the local government to be in a state of comatose? So, everything is about, I am lawmaker, I have the power to summon you. If you don't come before us, we can do whatever we want to do. But they should remember that even in Lagos State, they had issues, and they were able to resolve these issues. So why can't we resolve these issues in River State without the people suffering for it? Because it's us, the masses, that are going to suffer at the end of the day. Allocations are not coming, so how would salaries be paid? Have they thought about those things? No. But it's all about the governor must come. If the governor is not free to come before them, then maybe it's a big problem. But they are going on recess. So who are they trying to fool?
Well, Gloria, with everything that you said, it seems like as if the governor and his camp seems to be capitulating. It seems like he's boxed in. Do you agree?
Well, today he said he's willing to pay the supreme price for the sake of Rivers people. So I don't have the interpretation for that. And I can't also say that they are boxed in because, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the implications of what they said, but I'm speaking as a politician. Now, if, like I said earlier, their own defection case is in the courts, what if it turns out that the Supreme Court that has asked them to return at the end of the day also says, okay, you've defected, there was no problem in your party, and because of that, you've lost your seat, then what happens? You understand? So that's why I'm saying that we have several court cases pending. So we don't know how it will swing. Nobody knew that today local government elections will be nullified. Nobody knew because people took the pains, they went, they campaigned, and they did everything, and they were sworn in. And after 4 months or 3 months, they're asked to vacate office. So, everything is just modeled up in such a manner that we can't predict what will happen tomorrow. And we can't also say this part, whether the lawmakers are boxed in or the governor is boxed in. No. It's about what the law says. Right now, the law has said because the 2004 appropriation bill was not presented, everything that came from that process, including most especially the elections, should be nullified. They are the learned ones. They know why they did that. So now we're in 2025. So we don't know what their rulings will be concerning the pending cases. So I can't say the governor is boxed in. I can't say what he will do tomorrow, but all I'm asking for is for the parties to think through whatever they want to do, especially the lawmakers, before they make any hasty decision.
Gloria Harry, I want to say thank you very much for joining us this evening. Your points are duly noted.
Thank you very much.